Shalom, shalom, Karlaim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, shalom to the 144,000, Yahweh being the name of the true Heavenly Father, who the world so only calls God, Yahweh Shai being the world, being who the world so only calls Jesus Christ. And his true name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he saves, he delivers. Continuing on, I hope this lesson is edifying and straight to the point, as I intended to be. The title of this lesson is going to be concerning election day, concerning politics, concerning, pretty much the left wing, the right wing, red versus blue, and all that, so forth and so on. Because in reality, this is all division, and this is just another psychological operation which causes division and which gives people the illusion of choice, even though they don't have a choice. Presidents are selected, not elected. Someone did a chart, a young lady, a couple years ago, showing how a lot of them are, most of them or all of them are pretty much related, going from Obama all the way up to the first one. So it's a family tree, and these things are, nothing's by coincidence in this wicked kingdom. They do a lot of things when concerning and pretty much relating around, Satanism, man. A lot of the things is based off of rituals. So a lot of the timings, a lot of the numbers, a lot of the ages, a lot of the names, a lot of the rituals. This all goes back to, pretty much these ancient kingdoms, from before, and, Egypt, and just pretty much, recycling, these satanic ways. So continuing on, our people, they're caught up in this thing because, they done gave us a so-called black man, So the black man felt like, America was giving them a chance and America was doing good for the better. When in reality, he came through and he legalized sodomy, which is homosexuality. And now homosexuality done took off to a whole other degree. Now you got transsexuals. Now you got people who think they're dogs. This thing is taken off, And now, this time around, they're giving us the black women. So now the black women thinking they're having the illusion of choice. Now they're having freedom, and now they're having a voice. And not just the black women in general. Now they think they got a first woman president, if possible. They think this is going to benefit them all in the name of abortions and, all the stupid theatrics that they do. Because they could sell and advertise whatever the hell they're going to do. But at the end of the day, it don't matter who's in office. What the elites want done is what will be done. And a lot of people don't have the capacity, the brain capacity, or their thinking caps on to even fathom or to, put this thing into perspective. They're just drinking the juice. They're just on the train. So concerning our people, because the heathen, they're gonna do what the heathen do, But our people shouldn't be sucked into this. But at the end of the day, we know 2/3 of our people are childish children. Because lack of knowledge, they're destroyed, How long, are you simple ones, saw you dwell in simplicity, roughly paraphrasing. And, our people, the only way they're going to learn is death by pain. Joel chapter 2, verse 17, I'll start at verse 15. Blow the trumpet, ye in Zion, the people before its place. So in other words, sound an alarm, sanctify a fast, call a solemn assembly. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and those that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chambers, and let the bride out of her closet. Let the priests and the ministers of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, weep between the porch and the altar, and let them say, spare thy people, O Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Give not thine heritage to a reproach. So in other words, don't give your customs, don't give your ways, don't give your culture, and let's look at that word reproach. Joel 2:17 real quick, not to make this too deep. Keep it simple. The word reproach, go back to the Hebrew word
Strong's H2781. Cherpa.
Kirpa. So don't give your heritage unto a scorn. Don't give it up unto an enemy. Don't give it to a shame. Don't give it to a disgrace, because you out here, you giving these people power over you. You trying to elect these different heathens, which aren't even Jake. It's been proven that Obama is a Hamite. It's one of those African people It's proven that Kamala Harris is not even a Jake. She's a Elamite, and her father's an Elamite. So that's all that matters. Her mother, it don't even matter. But her mother is some, I don't even know. I think some cracker. Her husband is some heathen as well. So you know she's not for Jake. She out there locking up black men, so forth and so on. This is not to be. I'm not here to pounce on any political party. I can care less because I'm not voting. I believe my vote doesn't matter, but don't give your heritage unto shame, man. Don't give these people power over you. Of course, we're in their kingdom, and you got to run unto Caesar with the Caesars. You got to obey the law of the land, so forth and so on. But you got to ignore these different things and know that our king is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. King David is going to also be a king, man. In the times we're coming into, also, or the kingdom. We got the 12. We're going to be kings our damn selves, Abaratazah. That's why we do this work, man. So we can't be so shallow-minded to think that we're going to appoint someone over us and life is going to be better. And I'm going to back that up, that the heathen should rule over them. Ain't no heathen should be ruling over us. That's a law. That's a commandment that we're not supposed to have the heathen ruling over us, man. We're not supposed to appoint a heathen. A heathen's not going to have our best interest, man. You have a heathen ruling over you. Now you're out here praising false gods. Now you're out here, committing idolatry. Now you're out here just going off following their customs. The heathen have their way. We are peculiar people. We do things completely different. That's why the Lord set us apart and called us peculiar. That's why he sanctified Yahshua, man. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their God? They're going to say, where the hell's y'all power? We out here praising Baal. We out here praising all these different wicked idols, but they following us. They must not have a God. So let's teach them our ways and let's get them to go off. And then let's go to their power and tell them that they're going off. Then will the Lord Yahweh shall be jealous for his land and pity his people. Yeah, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and you shall be satisfied therewith. I will nowhere make you a reproach among the heathen. I will remove you far off from the northern army and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face towards the east sea and his hinder part towards the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up and his ill service shall come up. So the Lord's going to avenge us, man. For all the wickedness of the heathen, causing us to go astray, so forth and so on. Bear with me, Baba Kashah. Deuteronomy 28:29, thou shalt grope at noonday. This is the back up. The heathen can't do shit for us, and pretty much they ain't gonna have our best interests. Thou shalt grope at noonday, and a blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. Thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. So because of our situation, because of us going off, because of the situation that we're in, no man is going to be able to save us out of our situation, man. The heathen is not going to have our best interest and make this captivity any better for us. The Lord has loosened up, these chains and balances off of us, so that we're no longer as bad as we, in the condition that we used to be, like picking cotton and sugar cane in the hot and the heat, battling these heathens all the time, having to come up with slave rebellions and things of that sort. No man shall save thee, man. No man shall deliver you out of your situation, man. You can't be bought out of your situation. Because back then, you in the situation, your brother could help you out and uplift you, But in these times, you see how it's going, man. Can't no man. The only person that could deliver and make the situation better is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's what we ought to lean on and see as our president, man. I want to search up that word president, etymology of president. Bear with me, Baba Kashah. I'm guessing it goes back to the word preside, which it does. The word comes from the Latin word pre, meaning before, like pro, makes sense. Sedere, meaning to sit. So to sit before you literally means to sit before, and who was originally used to describe an officer who would sit in front of a gathering and preside over it. The word was used in similar ways as chairman or foreman, but in more institutional settings, as the head of a college or university. So these people are electing someone to sit before them and tell them what the hell to do and what they can and can't do, man. Like legalizing sodomy, like going forth and being on mo, and just doing all kinds of debauchery. There's nothing that you can't do in this wicked kingdom. You can praise Allah, you can go praise false gods, you could eat abominable foods, you could commit adultery. I believe there's like a state that just kind of came down with like a newer law about, by the end of the day, Babylon wicked as hell. It's gone too far gone for them to try to make adultery laws. But, you commit adultery in this motherfucker, what can't you do, man? You could say what you want, do as you please type of place. You do pedophilia out here if you're an elite. Ain't nothing that you can't do in this damn wicked society. Especially if you're an elite Edomite. You rule the world and you just run rampant, man. Like a kid with no damn filter. Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. If you have understanding, understand. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. The saints are the Israelites. And we're in captivity. We were led into captivity via ships, these Jewish ships. They called them Jesus. Are people still praising Jesus? So therefore, these different heathens shall be led into captivity. It says we shall bind up their noblemen with feathers of iron. Feathers meaning, it's an old English term for pretty much shackles of iron, meaning chains. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. He had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That word dragon goes back to the Greek word, the Greek word drakon, meaning draconian. I believe it goes back to the Greek. It shouldn't be the Hebrew. Let me make sure. 13 and 11. Just for edification's sake and just for further proof, just to double check. Maybe it goes back to the Hebrew, but I believe it's the Greek. Yeah, it's the Greek. The word dracon, a great serpent, a name for Satan, a great name for Satan. So he speak in a draconian manner, and he goes out and he's gonna put out draconian ways, like martial law is about to be implemented. A lot of draconian laws about to be put out. He spake as a dragon. You see, Esau Edom, his words are as smooth as butter. Like when he spoke to the so-called Native Americans and the Seminole Indians, which are known as Gadites, Gadites and Reubenites. He spoke smooth as butter. He said, we're gonna have all these treaties. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna come and have a pact. And he broke every last one of the treaties that he made, man. And now he's trying to be all sad because he has a mass flood of immigrants coming in, which is by design. And this is happening in the UK and a lot of Edomite countries, man. Hey, this is pretty much payback, man. You done these countries wrong. You done broken up these countries. You think these people could stay where the hell they stand? They gotta come where life is almost livable. And it's not livable here, but it's better conditions than where the hell Venezuela is, where Somalia is, where a lot of African countries are, where Haiti is, so forth and so on. It says he had 2 horns, the plebeians and patricians, which today is the Democrats and the Republicans. Was going to show you that even though it's 2 different horns, it's on the same dragon, it's on the same lamb, so it's not different. The illusion of choice, like these different false religions, man. Think you have such a great choice and such a great life and such a great freedom of this and that and the third. Whole time you doing wrong. You ain't doing yourself no favor. And I beheld another beast come up to Lakia. 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, causing the earth of them which that dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven and the earth in the sight of men. That's right. Through his great technologies, Continuing on, and he deceived them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. So through his great technologies, the Oppenheimers, Hiroshima, he's having these great catastrophes and these great weapons, which is his blessing. Esau, Edom, Satan, which is the sword. They done perfected this. And this deadly wound is healed is that previous Roman Empire, which displaces the modern day Roman Empire. That's why it's going down in the fashion that it's going. And he deceived them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's right. He causes all, and this is his beast. This is his system, man. When he's speaking about this, man, his satanic system, which is being implemented right before our eyes via these different companies, which I'm about to speak on. He causes all, both small, great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This mark goes back to the Greek charagma, charax, and grapho. Charagma being the stamp, charax being the palisade, which is the implementation, the tool to use to pretty much poke into. Like when you're building a fence, you have a palisade, which you create a post for parts of the fence so it could be stable. Grapho is the information that's stored up in this technological device. So it's this branding, which is what we're seeing today going about, which is like the Neuralink, which is not like the Neuralink, which is exactly like the Neuralink. Not like, it is. It's not, and it's going to be far more companies coming. Neuralink's on their second patient, I believe. When I heard on the news, they're trying to do 8 more by the end of the year. And don't believe that for a second, man. Because if they wake up today, tomorrow, whatever election day, some laws get passed, their success, they're gonna try to implement everyone. That's not of the elect. And then they're gonna try the elect, but the elect is gonna pass that test. That no man might buy or sell save that. So when it says save, it means unless he that have the MARK, the MOTB, and the name of the beast and the number of his name, which is 666. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. So that goes back to the word Chi Psi Sigma. So these are the times that we're in. We're in the end days, man, because all these things are here. All these things are here, man. Revelation 19:20, and the beast was taken, with him the false prophet, the Roman Catholicism church, and so forth and so on, man. All these different false, philosophies that wrought with miracles before him, which he had deceived them, had received the MOTB, and them that worshipped his image, those were cast alive in the lake of burning with brimstone. This lake burning with brimstone is, you have to understand, John the Baptist, he didn't have the terminology of an ICBM nuclear missile. The terms he had is brimstone, like what happened in Babylon, former Babylon, which is Babylon reincarnated today. This is Babylon the Great, Babylon on steroids, So this is what we're seeing, that pretty much, hey, these brimstones is gonna be the aftermath of all the nuclear warheads upon the planet Earth, which is gonna be in Babylon the Great specifically. And the land of Israel is going to get hit too, but it's going to be brought back up. But everyone that has taken a part of the system, and that's a heathen, even you're a heathen, and you ain't take a part of unless you escape this place and you getting ready for slavery, unless you escape this place via the underground bunkers and so forth and so on, you going down, So all these people going to be cast into a lake of fire, which is pretty much on earth. Not pretty much, which is on earth, which is going to be a great fire. There's no such thing as hell. Hell is meaning under the grave. Hell is a forsaken place. Hell is not like some underworld where there's a pitchfork demon running around. No, the Lord is not. It's not simple like that. Those are fables that go way back into the Sumerian Empire, the Assyrian Empire, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, to install fear. The Romans used to say if you didn't worship them, if you didn't obey to them, that you go to hell. So that would keep you intact. That'd keep you in line. Continuing on, I want one more scripture. Just so the elect, they know what's up. Those who are just getting into this thing, know that they're gonna be fine. Temptation. Damn, I'm spelling that completely wrong. Hour of tempt. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, obeying the scriptures, doing the work, abiding in this ministry, abiding in the truth, standing fast for the word, for the truth, glorifying the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, standing boldly for it when the time comes, especially. Because a lot of people about to be tested, man, that claim this, that claim that, and you see people already falling off, man. So imagine when times even get harder. That's why it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, because hey, if you ain't got this truth, you ain't got the kingdom, the Lord ain't dealing with you, you're not gonna be stable enough, man. You're gonna fall, you're gonna crumble, you're gonna fold, man. And you don't want to fold. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. That's when everyone's going to be tried, because you're not going to be able to do anything. You see how you're able to get gas. You see how you're able to just, even if you may be broke, even if your life may be not as you want it to be, life's going to be even crazier, because you're going to have to fall in line with this beast system. You're going to have to get this charagma and be a little demon for you to even work, for you to get bread, for you to do anything, for you to open a door, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is about to be a test, man. That the C-19, that little snake juice that they gave everyone, that was just a gradual, pretty much a test to see how everyone obeys. And you see how well everyone obeyed, man, for the most part. Majority of the earth, they went ahead and got it in the name of having a job. People buck out, man. People lose their mind over not being able to work, and now you can still work even without it. People don't even ask you about it, man. They were giving out free burgers, free weed, free candy, free this, free pizza, lottery tickets. Everybody was just falling for it, man. So of course the majority of the earth is going to take this thing when they come down even harder. They're going to have military personnel implementing these things, forcing these things down people's throat. And guess what? A lot of people going to fall for it, and they're just going to die. It's not rocket science. They're going to die via nuclear missile, man. And that's the last prophecy before the deliverance of the elect. And the elect will be delivered, and the elect will be known, because they're going to be marked with a mark of exemptions, by the Lord. The angels are going to know to pass by them when they're releasing judgments, And Abaratazah, I'll be a part of that number, and you sincere brothers and sincere sisters and the sincere children, will get beamed up. So on to the next one. Shalom.